Hi everyone, welcome in. Welcome to the Dawning Soul. Some super great numbers on the Divine Feminine video. Thank you. 400 views. That's quite meaningful to me. Thank you so much for watching that video and enjoying it. We're going to do a collective reading. And I'm particularly feeling the phrase, the juiciness of life, and inspired by, I'm taking a watercolor class. I've never really done watercolors before, but this is my piece. I'm very proud of it. I was terrified to paint this, anytime you're afraid of doing something, absolutely that's when you should go for it, right? Anyways, that's my art. So welcome in, and let's get started. Let's get a card from the Yogic Pathway. Summer is always a ripe time, and I am definitely feeling that sentiment, the juiciness of life, getting really into it, enjoying, expressing yourself, being in gratitude, bountiful. And we have Sattva. I do not know how to pronounce most of these, so I apologize if I'm brutalizing them. Let's see. Page 37. But that's, taking an art class. I made time for it. And it's not an easy thing to do, but I felt it was a necessary thing, and I'm glad that I'm doing it. It's expensive, but also a worthwhile exercise in personal growth to do that. Purity and clarity. You have to let go of things that were holding you back and are reaching deeper levels of clarity. Maybe you've cleaned up your diet, your home, your self-care products, relationships, thought patterns, career goals, or outlook, and are experiencing the joys that come with purity. The space you have created is allowing greater gifts that are more aligned with your truth to present themselves. Continue on this path toward clarity by shedding all that is no longer serving you. When your body becomes pure, your thoughts and life will reflect that. Bring purity into all that you do, and your path will continue to become more clear. And I feel like that goes hand in hand with my thought this morning, the juiciness of life. When you can recognize that you have those parts that are juicy, that are full of life, full of love, full of imagination, full of creativity, full of success, full of abundance, and be grateful, be in gratitude. You're clear where you're going, and you're clear in your heart what you love, and express that. Let's get an angel card. For July 2025, so we're looking at 7/7. The 25 is a 7. There's a, some people are featuring 777 portals. the Chariot. But it's more of an alignment of the dates, not so much as actual 777, like 888 was last year when I started the channel. All right, so this is the Chariot, Archangel Metatron, an important achievement, self-discipline, willpower, and recognition. Working towards something that you're achieving success with, working towards something that you're getting recognition for. People are acknowledging your participation or something that you're doing. But moving forward, the Chariot is achievement, moving forward, happening in your life, something positive. Let's see. And then we have the Island. And that's I would say close to hermit energy, like being isolated. And you can build paradise on an island, but you can, ooh. Let's see. This one is step out, and we have blossoming. We'll take those. So I feel like you've been in this energy. You've been in this energy of discovering and changing, and you're moving forward with clarity, with purpose. You're blossoming, you're stepping out, you're no longer isolating yourself, you're no longer hiding, you're no longer playing small, you're not afraid to express yourself or your gifts or your opinions, or just shine and blossom, ripen that juiciness of life. It's expressing through your actions. I love all this violet, beautiful energy around the portal. You are bringing your soul into your life, and you are blossoming full on, no longer hiding, with full clarity, stepping forward, moving in an energy that is showing up in your life, making you recognizable, making that energy you carry recognizable. That inner fire, that special something, je ne sais quoi. Maybe you're smiling there. And the light, you can tell when someone's truly smiling and the light is shining from their eyes, when their eyes are shining. And it's not just a polite smile, it's a smile, genuine pleasure. Call in the doves, transformation, renewal, hope, source energy, heaven on earth. And that is that juiciness, that is that clarity and purity, and that blossoming from inside when you know who you are and you trust it, and you are aligned with your soul. And expressing that freely. Let's see, we've got Kingdom of Heaven and Call in the Doves. Just comfort, ease, not striving, not hustling, blossoming, fruiting, ripening. all those beautiful energies. Feeling into the juiciness of who you are. Expressive. We have green vibrations, and that's more of that blossoming energy, and lavender bliss. That lavender bliss, that violet flame, that inner knowledge, inner truth, inner passion, divine alignment with yourself, with your spirit, with the all, with God. Green vibrations, it's planting the good seeds, tending them, nurturing them, and they're in growing in abandonment, like just blossoming and verdant. Deep dive, and stardust. Deep dive, knowing your soul, knowing your truth, knowing your pleasure, knowing your joy, knowing your grief, knowing your pain, knowing your triumphs, knowing your failures, knowing all aspects of yourself. And being in bliss, being in that stardust, trust, flow with the universe. Lavender bliss, stardust, verdant green vibrations, deep dive. Resting at peace, but still just blooming in place. All of these images are restful, meditative, calm, peaceful, graceful. But the energy is movement and blossoming and forward motion, source energy. It's calling in and receiving and allowing and being in gratitude, in bliss, in tenderness, in this warmth, beautiful space. And shining so bright. Safe, nurtured, loved, within your own skin, within yourself, within your own dreams, your own truths, your own knowing, confident. All right, we've got this is the Chicoli Oracle. It's very provocative. These images are interesting. Let's see, we've got a little girl hugging a goldfish right here. Okay. So here we have the Innocence card. She's naked, clutching a goldfish. This is that, I don't know, the Innocence card gives me this feeling of when you are holding a goldfish, it's like I always feel like people when they hold a fish out of water, I'm first of all, I'm like, get it back in the water. I just feel like, this innocence towards what you're doing, and you could feel like a fish out of water, like doing something for the first time, and you're just taking this approach of openness, but not knowing what step to take first. But that's where you need to trust yourself, your intuition, your innocence, your working through things to find the direction that you need to move in, and you need to trust your intuition. This energy here, this bliss, this blossoming, this movement forward, this violet flame, source energy, this hope, all of these energies are this beautiful pureness inside you, this clarity, this energy of wanting it all to be right. And you're just in this beautiful, innocent stage of, let's do this. Let's just step forward, stepping into it, and trust that. This next card is, this is gossip and envy and jealousy. And this one is almost creative genius, the unexpected. So the thought that I'm getting is this innocence, this purity, this clarity, this pureness, this hope, this childlike determination of, I'm going to do this, is going to bring out this creative genius inside you. It's going to be this streak of pure intention and rawness in your creativity that is going to make this forward movement happen, that is going to make this blossoming happen, that is going to make you step out of where you were and put you into where you need to be. This purity. And this is going to cause talk. And maybe you're not comfortable with that. Maybe you don't want people to feel threatened, feel intimidated, feel challenged, because they don't have this. This energy, this beautiful energy that you have, is going to cause people to be uncomfortable. It is going to make them feel threatened. And it's not because they don't like it. It's because it's making them change how they feel about themselves. Maybe people around you are being complacent. Maybe they aren't eager. Maybe they've become bored. Maybe they've become complacent or tired or no longer feeling inspired, and they don't have that spark. They don't have that blossoming in their heart that is setting them on fire, that's making you have this gorgeous intention and energy and productivity and creativity. And that's okay. That's okay. You have to allow and send that. Don't apologize. Don't hide. Don't hide that spark. Don't hide it. Don't diminish it. Just run with it. Just run with it. Step out intentionally with that pureness, with that childlike innocence, with that glee, with that passion, with that creative juiciness that a child will have when they're in full-on imagination mode and they're just flowing in the moment with their creativity in play. That is the juiciness. That is the point where you want to be at. That is the chariot. That is that forward motion. Don't worry about what anybody else says. Just stay in that vibration. Stay in that energetic vibration. Nurturing it. Trusting it. Calling it in. Source energy. With clarity and purity. Pure, innocent glee. Creativity. Passion. Taking risks. Time. Taking risks. Visionary. Confidence, passion, self-worth. Hard work, diligence, progress, all of that energy that you have, that innocent creative genius. You are taking a risk by that expression, and it's visionary. The number 9 may be very significant. This is the 9 card. The Lavender Bliss is a 9 card. And 29, 299, 299. Don't mean to get sidetracked in the numbers. I'm so sorry. Not getting lost. Expressing yourself with passion, your self-worth, with confidence. Being diligent, working hard, progress. But doing so with this ingenuity, this glee, this creativity that is expressing who you are from the inside out. The juiciness of your creativity, your passion. We have, don't hold back. It's time. Go for it. Plunge. Kindness, reverence, compassion, and new beginnings. Something is about to happen. So this is this energy, this beautiful energy that you're in. A visionary, of creativity, of blossoming, of trust, of clarity, of purity, of innocence, of glee, hope. And it will carry you in places, into rooms, into conversations, into abundance. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Melanie Dawn with The Dawning Soul, and I'll see you next time. If this resonated with you, I invite you to carry it forward, subscribe, share, or simply breathe it in.